Now, the discourse around travel has been stressful and confusing, especially as we barrel towards the holidays. And to help us cut through the noise is travel expert Emily Kaufman, our friend, aka the Travel Mom, the ultimate traveler. Thanks so much for being here, Emily. So for anyone thinking about last-minute Thanksgiving travel, is it too late to find a good deal for Thanksgiving week?
Well, I don't want to be pessimistic, but the answer is probably it is too late to find something if you're going to travel on those peak days, Wednesday and Sunday. Those are two of the busiest travel days of the entire year. So you might consider traveling Monday through Friday, or as you mentioned, traveling on the Thanksgiving holiday itself. Another option you might consider is looking into alternate airports in your area. For example, I live in Los Angeles. In addition to LAX, we've got Ontario, Burbank, and Orange County. So it's important to explore those things, do your research, and hopefully you can still find something.
Absolutely. And we know Black Friday, Cyber Friday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Travel Tuesday, all the different days with the sales, they're almost here. It's not only about the electronics and the toys and that sort of thing. There are a lot of deals that you can get on travel.
There are so many deals that you can get on travel. Travel Tuesday started in 2017, and it was the travel industry's answer to Black Friday because they were doing so many big ticket items. Now the travel industry has deals, discounts, and offers that run Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Travel Tuesday, where you see significant savings across the board in bundling packages, airline tickets, hotels, rental cars, cruise lines, so much more. My advice to people that want to be purchasing on that day is to arm yourself with information, find out what the deals are, and what you'd like to purchase ahead of time. Because these are a finite number of deals that are being offered, once they're gone, they're gone.
Once they're gone, they're gone. That is something to remember. You have been traveling a lot over the past few weeks, and in the midst of that, we've had all of this travel chaos, canceled flights, long TSA lines. Now that those flight restrictions have been rolled back, what can travelers expect? How can you make sure that you are prepared for just about anything?
Okay, Gio, you know me, and you know I'm intimidated by technology. Yeah. And I was dragged kicking and screaming into making technology my travel companion. So you've got to get the apps for the airlines, your hotel, your rental cars, because they will keep you updated with what's happening with your flight. And this is my advice to you. Should you encounter a snafu, don't get in line behind everybody else at customer service. They're trying to rebook exactly the same route that you're doing. Use that app or call the 1-800 number to see what you can do to resolve that problem.
A lot of travelers are always thinking about the refunds and all of those things. And we now know that the Department of Transportation withdrew a rule proposed under the Biden administration late last year that would have required airlines to provide cash compensation and cover expenses for passengers facing significant delays caused by the airlines. So without that potential protection, what should travelers know if they run into these long delays?
Well, there are a couple of things I want people to remember. This is what travel insurance is for. Travel insurance protects us against trip interruptions, which includes flight delays and flight cancellations. Also, things like your lost or stolen luggage. Also, many of the credit cards that are travel-based have fine print about what they will cover on your travel purchase. So take a look at that. And remember, if it's not the airline's fault, the airline isn't responsible, and we're coming into some really bad weather season. So pay attention to all of that. That's where travel insurance wins.
That's right. Yeah, especially with the weather, because that changes everything. All right. So I know we haven't gotten to Thanksgiving yet, but looking ahead, when is the best time to book your travel for Christmas or even New Year's? I mean, a lot of people want to go on trips then.
Immediately. Like, you want to get in there and book that as soon as you possibly can. Also, keep in mind traveling off peak. Friday the 19th and Friday the 26th will be the busiest days during that season. If you can travel again Monday or even on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, or New Year's Eve, that's where you're going to find the savings. And those Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Travel Tuesday deals might come in really handy if you're thinking about getting away at that time.
All right. Well, you've got all the tips as always. And I know I'm going to keep following you on Instagram with more of your tips there at The Travel Mom. Emily Kaufman, The Travel Mom, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Gio.
Thank you.